You live with Jacob B and Mr. Joe MC. We're here at South by Southwest at Steampunk Saloon off 6th Street. How you doing today, Mr. Joe?
Hey, Mr. Jacob B, I am doing fantastic. It looks like it's going to be a great day. It looked a little iffy when we got up in the morning, but it looks like it's going to break for the better.
Yeah, it did. It is a little cloudy down here. There was a little rain this morning, but like Mr. Joe said, it's looking pretty good today. So tell us, can we recap a little bit on what happened yesterday, highlight a couple points, and talk about some of what's going on at South by Southwest, Mr. Joe?
Hey, thank you, Mr. Jacob B. It's going great. We had a lot of interesting people stop by. We had a well-known rapper.
Yeah, his name was Il Dos.
Il Dos?
Il Dos. He's a little bit older rapper, but he's been around. He's pretty famous. So Il Dos came by. We're having Mr. Chris Houston, professional NFL player, come by today. He's going to be talking with us. We're actually going to get him on a podcast, so we're excited about that. Tons of fun stuff going on down here. Joe, what's one of your funnest things about the podcast? I know we get to travel different places, we get to meet different people, but what is your favorite part about the broadcast and the podcast itself, though?
Man, I like the unknown, because we never know what we're going to say. We never know what we're going to do. It's live.
This is unscripted, folks.
It's unscripted, and we're just talking off the cuff. That's it.
Talking off the cuff. That's right, Joe. What was the slogan that we had? Wasn't there a slogan that we had about something like that?
Let's see.
Shooting off the cuff, throwing off the hip, or something like that.
Keeping it real and shooting off the hip.
Keeping it real and shooting off the hip. You guys heard it from Mr. Joe first. That's right. So, we're at the Steampunk. If you guys haven't been here, it's on West 6. It's just a couple blocks down from Whole Foods. So, definitely come check us out. We'll be here all day till about, what do you think, 5, 6 o'clock?
Yeah, I think so.
Joe may pull an all-nighter, folks. Just so you know, his wife is out of town, and you know what they say when Joe's wife's out of town. What do they say, Joe?
I am a geographical bachelor right now. I hope my wife's not listening into this broadcast. I might be a divorced geographical bachelor.
Yeah, a lifetime.
A lifetime, yeah.
Geographical bachelor, but I like it, but that's not going to happen. No, because I'm here to protect you, Mr. Jacob B. So
That's it.
Women, back up. If you're on 6th Street and you see Mr. Joe, he is taken. He still has that ring on his finger, and I think his wife would appreciate it if he gave him a little bit of space.
And a ring in my nose.
Yeah, a ring in his nose and a couple rings in his toes. So Joe's one of those, what do you call it? Flower child? No.
Flower child?
Nah, ring in the nose, ring on the toes, something like that, Bob.
Yeah,
I have a name for you. We'll think of it. It's like our slogans. We always forget it. But keep in mind, you guys, all the news that you hear from us is the news as we tell it. It may not be actual news. It may not even be trending news. It may not even be something that's going to make it on mainstream. Could it be fake news? Possibly. But we don't know.
We don't like fake news. There's too much fake news out there, today, especially in, what's going on with we're apolitical here, folks. We do not get into political, but, there's too much fake news going out there. So, we're not going to say it's 100% reliable, but we do our research, and if you do your research, you'll probably come out about 85%. And that's pretty good.
85 is definitely pretty good. I was reading something the other day that, like, the standards for kids in school is, like, just get, like, a 70 or, like, a 50 and then you're good. But what about raising those standards a little bit, Joe?
Oh, man, here in Texas, they got the STAR test. So what did they decide to do with the STAR test? Because a lot of the kids weren't, passing it. They decided to lower the standards. Really? That's how, don't teach up to the
lower the standards.
Lower the standards.
Score, right?
Yeah,
higher
exactly.
Scores.
Exactly.
My mindset has always been probably the opposite, that I like to set low expectations but over-deliver, if that makes sense. So you get people expecting something small and then you give them something big.
Exactly. That's what business is all about with your customers. You give them value, even more value than what they're paying for, and they'll come back to you every single time.
That's what we talk about is, me and Joe are professionals on products and services and new businesses, what's coming out, what we should be looking for, what's good and bad about a company. Now, one thing I must highlight is here at the Steampunk Saloon, they do have excellent customer service. The people have been great. They've been hosting us. They gave us a place to set up and actually broadcast live. And they were really welcoming and, warming when we came, where a lot of places kick us out. They 86 us. So we thank you. We salute you, Mr. Steampunk.
Absolutely. I ditto that, Jacob. And by the way, Steampunk Saloon's got 24 fantastic brewski brands on tap, and they've got some mixologists that can mix any drink that you tell them to.
I think Joe made it through about 23 of those yesterday. I had to drag him out of here. You guys know what I mean.
Well, I was trying to see if they'd get it wrong, but every time they got it right, so I had to try again, and they're like, okay, I'll challenge you again.
Geographical bachelor became a geographical alcoholic for a minute, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, but I got a ride home, folks. Jacob B's my ride, so I'm okay.
Sir. I was sober and we were driving, so we got him home safe. And I think we're going to be doing some interviews with Mr. Joe here pretty soon. We're going to take him around to quite a few of these vendors, and we're going to talk about their services, because on our show, that's what we do. We highlight businesses, products, services. So what we're going to do is actually get personal with them. Joe's going to get personal with them. He's going to get in their space. He's going to ask them about what they're doing at South by, about their companies. We're going to get some insight on that, folks, just because you're listening to the Jacob B. and Joe MC show, and we don't play around here, right, Joe?
Absolutely, JB. We're the Coca-Cola people and the Johnson & Johnson. They got their own thing going. They're big, players in the industry. We like the little guy. We want to help the little guy. We want to make that little guy move up to the medium business, and that medium business maybe one day to be a Coca-Cola product.
Absolutely, Joe. So that reminds me, we're talking about local businesses, local services. We were talking the other day about one of these local businesses. I said, Joe, what's your favorite local business in Pflugerville? And what was the answer you gave me?
Well, I mean, I had a senior moment, JB. Give me a chance. I said Walmart.
Walmart. Oh my gosh, Walmart. What's your favorite local business? Mr. Joe says Walmart. So that's what you get, our professional opinions on products, services, and local businesses, and we're going to send you to Walmart.
Absolutely. And we do it right. I mean, it's a stupid answer, but we're live. And, I had a senior moment. Give me a break. I'm allowed one of those a day.
We're live and uncut, so stuff happens sometimes. But like I said, we're going to be going around interviewing a lot of the vendors, talking with them. And Mr. Joe's going to give us the full insight on what they have going on, what they're doing, and a little bit about their products, services, and where you can find out more information about them.
Absolutely, Jacob B. I looked at a lot of the tables, and I'm like, wow, what is this all about? And we're going to get educated today, folks. We are going to get educated.
That's right. All right, we're going to get into it here pretty soon. That's it for this broadcast. We'll get to you guys a little bit later.